What is up, my string beans, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio here in our Space Age DLC. With our last episode, we put together this monstrosity. We are doing everything on a bigger scale now. We're doing city blocks. We grabbed our... Oh, hi. What's up?
I knew you were doing a video.
Oh, you. Yeah, so we got our city block oil refinery going on here. We put all this together. It's symmetrical. It's got beacons everywhere, and we aren't going for speed here because we can just put down more. The sheer quantity that we're doing, we're not going for speed. We have some productivity here and then some efficiency to bring down. If we look in the bottom right corner over there, the max consumption, we're at minus 20% on energy. So we're going big. Just go big, but like make it healthy big. And so we're producing a whole shit ton of petroleum, light oil, and heavy oil. But as everyone knows, the problem with advanced oil cracking or advanced oil processing is that we're going to end up with too much of one of these fluids and not enough petroleum, as petroleum is the biggest product that is used in like every craft. You know, I got to make trillions of plastic. So we have to get into cracking now. You know, as we have over here in our tiny base, teeny tiny base over here. This is teeny tiny in comparison to what we're going to be building here. And so we're going to build some cracking city blocks. Crack the block with the city. Okay, so let's go. Let's first get all the trees out of my city block. And then also, while we're designing and doing all this stuff, oh yeah, I have this thing. I got to figure out what I'm doing with this. This thing, I think I got to put that into a blueprint. I think I have to put that into a blueprint because right now I don't have them where they're at. City blocks. I don't have them in blueprints right now. We have that one and that one. And like, I really like this one because it's proven to be pretty good, right? You're like straight away here is prioritizing to going over, so it's nice and healthy. And then we got like a right turn here, and then all this stuff can anyway, I like these. I think through testing in these like areas, I think I'm gonna put them in the blueprint, so that'll go in there. And then while we're designing and doing everything else, we're going to keep expanding on like solar panels, which I know there's like Gleba always doing the Gleba thing. I know there's always like controversy about the solar panels and like, oh my god, they're useless. Well, not when you make trillions of them. And why not make trillions of them when you have, you know, quadrillions of resources? So it's like whatever. Hey, Squeaky Dog. Thank you for your toy. I'm going to put this right here and we will play with your toy in a bit. Okay, let's see. So we gotta do cracking. Let's get let's get light oil cracking first. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do right there. Nope, that's my bad. Wrong one. We're gonna go light into petroleum. So how can we do this in a manner? Well, so here's the thing. I think I'm going to be putting more of these guys like down here and then just running. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my diaphragm? Hiccuping, burping, or whatever the hell I'm doing. So we're going to grab this guy and we're going to put more of them and then just run the pipes up here to our massive storage. And then from the storage, it'll go into cracking. So I know you might be looking at this and be like, I don't think we need an entire city block of cracking light to petroleum. But we are doing this in hopes of expanding even more and having lots. So let's see here. If I do something like this, we need to do this right here. So actually, hold on. Let's do a little bit of planning here. If we copy this, we can put this here. Let's check out, we do something like this. And then, oh, actually, yeah, we just put these close like that. And then we do, let's see. So this will be good. And it'll just create like a little thing like this. But now, what do I do about the actual fluids? And then this one is easy. We're just gonna run this like that. But if I were to copy this and just horizontally flip it, no, vertically flip it. Okay, so we have something like that, but let's see, what do we want to do about beacons? We got to throw in beacons and we got to throw in power as well. So as far as the power goes, we could do like, well, let's see where we're gonna beacon. Are we gonna do beacons? We're gonna do beacons all along, because then what does that look like? What does that look like? Let's get another beacon right here. Okay, so we have, oh, let's provide power real quick. Also, if we put beacons there, I think we can just do power a key. Oh my god, look at that. That is actually perfect. That's grand. Okay, so we're at plus 255%, except for the last one, which again, I'm just gonna have to be okay with, because I think we did something similar right here. Yeah, we're at minus 20% on all of them, except for the outboard ones, which are plus 28%. But yeah, so plus 28% on all of them, but that's okay. I've accepted that. So we can do something like this. But now how do we fluid? Maybe beacons don't go that close. Beacons can come back out. Because we need the fluids to go in here. What if we... Okay, let's try this. We're gonna go back one. And then, say, for instance, we have this, and we go, here's water, and then this guy can't go there. Ooh, okay. Well, how back can we do, okay, beacons, that is as far as the beacons can actually go. So then, so let's say we have water here, and we go water like this. But now how do I get... Okay, water. Now how do I get the oil? So then oil like this. Okay, and then we go right there. Nope, that's not. That's weird. Okay, so if we do that, and then we do it on the opposite side, so what if we look at this and go vertical flip, and then I'm just gonna put you down right here real quick, just real quick. Then we do like this, like that, like that. That. Okay. So if we do this, and we have light oil going all over here, then how do I get these beacons in with some power? What if I don't use substations? I mean, okay, I want to use substations, but I don't think we can. So what if we do... And then we can't share... I don't think we can share beacons either. You know, like how we have this guy right here sharing the beacons with the top and bottom here. Because... Oh... And even if we don't do... Well... Okay, this is too much. I think we're doing too much here. Because we can just simply do the... Well, like... Okay. Hold on. So here's the problem. We have a couple different ways that we can do this. We can do it like this, which is taking up the same like 2 tiles here, right? Like 1 tile and then 2 tile, and then same thing with this one, 1 tile, 2 tile. But the problem, and we can bring in the fluid nice and easily through these means right here, through like this. So we can bring it in like this. This will be nice and easy. But the downside is now we're not having them close right next to each other, like in this kind of fashion. But now with this method, right? Let's go ahead and bring this all the way up here. But with this method, we are able to do something along the lines of this. So we can copy this, flip it horizontally, put this right here, copy this guy, and you're gonna be this thing, and you're copy paste, but actually flip you. There we go. So now we can do this and put beacons, right? Let me see. We'll go beacon right here. Ooh. Yeah, because, well, okay, I guess we don't actually need those pieces, because we could just bring this in right here and then do like a little jumpy guy, kind of like that. You know, so that's kind of like whatever. We don't need to do the thing jump in between here, but we can get our beacon, so that means that we could bring in this guy, maybe 2 more slots. 1, 2, okay. Okay, so beacons, we can get the beacons to go together like that, but what about this? I think that's the play, because then we can squish them close together, and so we don't have this huge ass weird gap, but we can't squish them together horizontally, you know, left and right. Like, we'll have this gap right here, so then we'll just end up with something like this, which I don't think is too bad. I'm starting to think that this is actually the play. Double check, everything's good. Yeah, because we have, alright, so we have 8 here as opposed to something here, and we have 1, 2, oh my god. I think this is what we're doing. Not this. So let's go ahead and scrap this guy. Ooh. Okay. So this is our little dude. This is what we designed. Let's see how things fit by getting rid of everything first. Okay. So we're gonna grab 5. It's gonna be 5, and it's gonna be like that. Okay, so we can copy this. We'll cut it. Whoops. I did Control Z. Control X. Okay. So what we can do here is probably fit 2 of them, because then if we look at petroleum and petroleum and petroleum, can we go again? I think so. Okay. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's grab this and then delete these guys. And can we put this? Ooh, we cannot. But that's okay, because we can do underground. So if we do like so. Hold on, let me see. Also, what do I got going on here? Oh, you know what? The water can, in fact. So we only have to, we could bring the water in, and the water can jump around however it wants. We only have to bring in the water in a couple places. So I think we're doing this, and I think we're doing this, but like, you know, it's gonna do a little jumping thing. In fact, I think what we can do, we can kind of combine the output here. Okay, let's get rid of these real quick. And we're going to make something different. We're gonna do one of these. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna say you guys go here, you guys go here, and you guys go here. There we go. See, that looks good. And this little, like, little water thing is gonna be really nice. And I know. We have the electric pole. I don't like the electric pole. Oh, okay. So what if we... Okay, we're building, we're building. Oh, no, this is bad. This goes here, that, what? I'm a little confused. How's this going? So if we do this thing, then our problem is that, well, number one, we're running out of all of our things here. And also this. So we'll have to figure out how we gotta do this guy. We can move this over, like, one, but what does that really fix? I think that does center... Oh my god, you went and found another toy? Did you give him that one? I don't know. Give me that toy.
All out there.
All of them? All of his
All
toys?
of them.
Oh my god, I just took this one from him. And I said, my child, we will play here in a bit.
He literally went downstairs and got
Stop going to go get toys, Mr. Play Child. Oh, well, I mean, he has like 6,000 toys. It is hot in this room. Give me this fan. Okay, so we have here a few good taters. We're gonna do that for now. We need to situate how we want to do whatever the fuck this is. We can do... Well, actually, first, I would like to center it. So if we see that this is the design that we want to do, and then this comes out to like here, then we want all this to move to the left. So what we're going to do is grab all this. Grab it. And we're even going to grab that. But I'm going to put this one back. Actually, hold on. Stop. No, don't destroy that. And don't... Oh, whoops, okay. Hold on, let me fix you. Anyway, this thing. Okay, so now we want to center this monstrosity. So we have... I think this is the most centered it's going to be, because it's... If we see it's one block... Yeah, we can see that it's one block into, or not into that one, and then one block into the one to the right. So now the question that I have to ask myself is, do we want it like brought down one but over to the right? How can I make this centered? Bring it to the left one, or like, does that matter? And now that I also the problem is that I just have this in my hand, and I want to like place it down but also edit it. I wish I could edit it without actually placing it down, like have it right here, just move some stuff, because I can move some stuff to the left and then move something down one. Okay, so we can move like in the center, and then I can't really, here's the problem, I can't really move the beacons, because if we look at the beacons, it's like this, and then where are they at? That's as far as they can go, and that is in fact what the build is. So I can't move the beacons, and I can't move the chemical plants down. So I think we're just gonna have to like be okay with it. And so I'm just gonna have to center it as much as I can, which is, I believe I said right here. And then do I want it up or down? Well, I guess we'll go up. So we want to place this here, but not that thing. Holy shit, we can't place it there, 'cause that's really bad. So then I can't even place it to the left? Do I want to place it to the left? This one is like, okay, alright, we're running into issues. Alright, we can't place it to the left because this guy won't be able to, like, come on out. So what if we do this and it comes over here, and then this goes like this. Like that's what would have to happen. Like that's the dumb part of it. Okay, actually, here's oh whoa. We're gonna put that now that we're messing with all this stuff, I want to put that we don't want a cap. So we're gonna change this to infinite. Like stop taking away my chemical plants and everything. Just like give me what I want and stop taking them. But yeah, we would have to do something really stupid like that. Huh. Let's see. Because we obviously want to keep this going. So it would be like this. So what can I do? What can I do for you? What can brown do for you? If we move this down one, then all that does is create the problem down here. If we put it to the... Because what did I say? This is on the output of there. If we move it to the left, then that just creates this problem now over here. Okay, can we squish you any way possible? Or what if we just do this thing, right, where we just like skip a thing because it's like problematic. So that would mean I would skip this one, and because we need it to be symmetrical, or else my autism screeches really hard. I think we're doing that. Just like this little guy right here. Okay, so then we do... So not that guy. Hold on, let me place it. Then that guy. And then we just kind of keep going. Okay, how far do we keep going? Let's do... I know I'm like manually building some things here. But we're gonna do... we're gonna do some of this stuff. Let's see. We have the oil coming in. The water coming in. Fine. There we go. And then we do this guy every so often. Like that. Petroleum. There you go. So there's the petroleum. And then we don't need these guys. So if we just do something like that, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is disgusting. I don't like odd numbers. What's on the flip? Let's see. So 1 goes here, so then that means this one goes here. Oh, Fulgora, why must you do this? And we said we're skipping this guy. Okay, so that's what that would look like. But instead, we just kind of get rid of whatever we got going on here, and this goes in like that. And this can go right there. And then delete that. Alright, that's awful. Thanks, I hate it. I'm just gonna go... What is this, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! I hate that too. Let me do that. Do I have... No cap on beacons. Okay, good. Okay, so here we go. Here's the thing. We're gonna do this guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. Okay. Let's get this. Flip it vertically. Put him right here. You guys are weird. What if I just not do a 5th one? So we don't need that, we don't need that. This looks good. Okay, I think we're doing this just to appease the autistic gods. Delete that one, and that one can stay. So we copy this, vertical flip, put you here. Whoa! Undo that, actually. We have a problem here. You need... Okay, here's the thing. You need to be... vertical? Horizontal? Okay, this is what I need. Because if we look, the oil needs to stay on the left side. So then, here's the problem. We have oil, 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 oil. Okay. So then we need to do, copy this and horizontal, no, vertical. And then make sure all the oil is staying on the left side, which I see that it is. Okay. That looks better. Something was going on. It was looking kind of weird. Okay. So then we have all of these brought over here like that. Okay, I think this is good. And then we go power pole, power pole, power pole, power pole. Okay, looking good. And then I think we could just copy this and paste it here and here. We have all the petroleum coming on out. We have water everywhere. I'm gonna get rid of all these for now. And we only need water to like jump over once, not this many times. So grab all the water. So that means this whole pipe is isolated, and this whole water pipe is isolated, this whole oil pipe is isolated, this whole oil pipe. Okay, cool. We're doing good so far. I think we're getting it. Let's go ahead and copy this guy. And then if we come up here, this is the petroleum line. We go plat. Double check that everything is good. Oh, let's come over here and get rid of these water lines. Because, again, I don't need that many, and at some point we will combine the water lines as best we can. Okay, let's go ahead and do that again. And get rid of the water lines. No pipes will hang out with each other yet. Whoops. That one and that one. Okay, we're getting there. We are, in fact, getting there, everyone. What are we at right now? Okay. I think we're doing it. I think it's coming along real well. Let's go ahead and get these guys integrated. Just double check the oil's on the left side. Okay, that is the center. And now the problem is we have to put it down here. Actually, that's not a problem. We can do that. That one's fine. This one's going to be fine. Because if we just do this, and then this, yeah, I think we should be able to just bring this over here. Just like that. Perfect. And then we can just copy this and paste it up here. But we're going to keep it... Oh, wait, hold on. Where was it? It was like right off of the guy right there. So we can paste that. And that is our light to petroleum cracking. But we don't need petroleum right now. We don't have petroleum consumers. Okay, and see here, all right, so now the best part about all this is that I can just, hold on, stretch, take a minute, just stretch. Now the best part about all this is that I can copy all this and just paste it over here and just change the recipe to heavy to light. And it'll be fantastic, it'll work. Okay, so now we have all this petroleum coming on in, right? And let's do... We're gonna do it all the way here at the end. These ends. So now all these petroleum lines are going to join up together. We're gonna say petroleum, 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 petroleum. This guy goes here. Petroleum. To that line, and then this guy comes over here and goes like this, and then joins up this line. Whoops. And then this one hops over here and joins this guy, and then this one comes over here like that. Nope, you need to go in one. There we go. So now all the petroleum lines, I should be able to see. I'm like looking at my computer screen right now, tracing with my finger. I see the top line, and then the line immediately underneath that one, and then I see a problem. This one? You need that, which means you probably need that one, or do you have it? Okay, so let's continue looking and tracing the lines with my finger. Does it reach all the way at the ends of each row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I see 8 lines of petroleum coming in. Or at least, like, you know, when I hover over this. Okay, so let's combine all the water now. So we're going to go, if these 2 waters get combined, can I place my mouse here and I see water at the end here? I do. So we're going to cut that off. So let's combine all these middles first. Like these guys like that. Water just go like that. Water, water. Okay, so now how do I get like this water combined to this water? Here. Maybe right here? Because I see the water line here, but the water line does not kind of present itself to be... Ooh, I don't know what that is. Get rid of that. It doesn't, like, present itself to be available. Present itself? Those are some words. It doesn't present itself to be available. Because we have open lines here, but we don't have open lines in these areas anywhere. What if we combine them at the end here? So we actually don't need any of these. Let me get rid of all the pipes that are like along these edges so they don't confuse me. So what if we combine so this water's all combined. What if we go like this? Like that. So now this water, and I see it down, I see the water down here, right? I see that when I hover over this water, it is matching the water that's over here. So that's good. So we're going to do that, but now here as well. So the water, I see you, you're doing water things, and then we come over here and do the same thing with this water. And then this water comes over here, and then we're going to do this to make sure that all these guys are good. Oh, whoa. That is not, we're not doing the same here. Why is this? How can we get this one to work? What the shit? Hi, babe, what's up? What do you have there? What's in your hand? What did you buy? You bought me a thing? Oh my god, I've been seeing them all over the place and you bought me the thing? Thank you.
I took a gamble. Obviously, I don't know if it's rare. But...
Let's see. Well, I could get Freyrin, Himmel, Fern, Stark, Heiter, and Eisen, and a secret. I don't want the secret. I want Freyrin. No, well, if the secret is like that symbol, or this outline, then it's a mimic.
Oh. Yeah.
I will open Freyrin later. Right now, we have to figure out why this isn't...
What if it's Freyrin?
If it's Freyrin in the mimic, that's fun. Oh, it's because it's this.
I'm gonna say it's either Freyrin or...
Yeah? You think that's what your intuition says? Your gambling intuition? Okay, let's see here. I have to trace with my finger now. If I put water here, I see water all the way at that end. That means I'm following this zigzag. So water comes in like this, and it zigzags all around like this because we have water connecting there, water connecting here, all the way down. Okay. So water's good. And the reason, so you know how we were like messing with this thing and like these pipes are uninhibited, but then this top pipe here is inhibited. It's because we don't have this one brought down one, it's up further an additional one. So that's why we need an additional pipe for like this little monstrosity here. Okay, so now how do we want let's try to get all the oil all together as well, because if we can bring in, we have the petroleum in one area, so we can actually like slide all this petroleum over, and like say for instance this petroleum, we can get all this petroleum into here nice and easily. But now can we get all of this oil nice and easily just with one pipe into all of it, or do we need to like bring the oil here and then separate it? Oh, excuse me, that was weird. Separate it and bring it all down, all these things. First of all, I don't think that we can combine the oil like as is, or we can do it like here. Okay, here's the thing. We can do, we're gonna do one little combine like that. So now all the oil is together like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and just repeat this process, at least for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is that 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But if we combine the oil in these locations, and okay, so we go like this. Whoa. There we go. So now the oil, that would be the equivalent of what we did over here. So let's go ahead and, so here's the oil for this one. Let's combine the oil for this one. We're gonna do something like that. So now all the oil's combined there. Let's go to the next bit, which is right here. Where'd you order it off of, babe? Like, do they have like a special website or something, or do you order off like Amazon? TikTok? Oh, not TikTok. Oh, sweet. Free. Sort of.
And, well, also, I got it.
Nice. Well, I guess. I mean, at this point, you're using my money to spend on the TikTok store, and then it's my points that you spend. I'm just kidding. Kinda. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. How are we gonna get this oil? So we combined all the water, you know, on the zigzaggy stuff on this side. I think it's kind of safe to say that we can combine, or we can zigzag the oil coming in on this left side. So here's what we'll do. We want waffle fries. We're gonna combine these guys. Wait, we already combined these guys. We already did that. We did that here. So we have oil. Let's combine. Oh, I can just do it over here. Whoops, not that. Here we go. So now it should be oil everywhere that I see. I'm like following along this little gray line. Yeah, we could just do this zigzaggy thing, but on this side. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And this guy comes down here. This is the max that it could go. So then we just do something like this. And we just say, that's nice and combined. I see all the oil combined, and then it's combined with this side. We don't need that piece. And then we do this piece right here. And now all the oil's combined right there. And then we don't need that thing, and we need this oil to combine with this one. So we're gonna go like that, and then right there, and then all the way down. So now that oil's combined, and then this oil's combined. There we go. That's all we need. So now we just need oil to come in here. Perfect. Okay, so we have We have some oil. So if we do that. And then we just don't look at those. Okay. And then we go oil. Well, here's the thing. So now we have to have this pump. Now we got a pump. We got to do some pumping. So we gotta say when to pump oil. Can we bring you down 1? Okay. What do we want here? So we have to wire some stuff up. Okay, we're gonna say, let's get all of our petroleum together. Do I want to go left to right? Do I want to go zigzag? I think we're gonna go left to right, because I don't want to see that many like zigzaggy wires. So we're gonna see how much petroleum we have. Just all the way down. Right there. And then we'll put you on this wire. Nice. So now at any given point, I can see that we have 1.4 million petroleum. Beautiful. But I actually kind of messed up, to be honest, and we needed to do the light oil, because the problem isn't, do we have enough petroleum? Like, having a copious amount of petroleum is a good thing. That's what we want. Oh, this is what I wanted. But now, the real problem that we're trying to deal with is we have too much light oil. Okay, so too much light oil goes there, which goes there. So, having too much light oil, we're gonna say, if we can store 20k in all these bad boys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. What am I doing? We have 56. 56 times 20. Where's my calculator? 56 times 20. I don't care to do math. It's gonna be 20,000. That's, yeah, 1.12 million. So we're gonna say if we ever have, select filter, if we ever have, wait, no, that's not right. You go there. There we go. So enable if, whoa. If we ever have more than 1 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's not right. 100 million. Oh my god, I don't know numbers. What am I doing? 1 million. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I only needed 6 zeros. Anyway, if we ever have more than 1 million, then activate this pump. And so we can tell, because that's correct, because we do have over 1 million, and now it's red, but now we do have over 1 million. Okay, so if we ever have over 1 million, we're going to send in light oil into this area. Let's see, hopefully we're good. And let's double check that light oil is making its way downtown to every little guy. All the way down to these ends. We're at 60 light oil, 60 light oil, 60, 60, 66. Oh, I can just look on the right side. Contents, 60, 60, 60. Okay, so we do in fact have light oil everywhere that we need it. And we can see by this wonderful little thing here. Okay, cool. So we do have the light oil. And now we need to bring in all the petroleum that we're making. So we're gonna make a little pump. We're gonna just do a little guy. This is just a little dude. Pump's gonna go here. Or here. Here. No, we're gonna go here. Pump goes here. And then we're gonna go swiggity swoop. Like that. And then into the petroleum line. That's it. It just, whoa. That's all we need. All the petroleum goes into the petroleum. And now we need to bring water. I think I have a water pipe right here. I see the water pipe. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I brought water like that. That's awesome. Look at that, I'm doing stuff. I'm doing stuff. Okay, let's get... Is this... like that? Okay, let's go ahead. Bring water all the way over here. And then I can bring water to, like, here. We can do one of these, one of those, one of these, one of those. Water. Water. Hot. And now we're not bringing... We don't have enough water. Why no water? Can we really, like... I think we're... Ooh, let's get rid of all that. I think we're bringing water all the way from over here. But we can see that there is enough water. But is it that we just don't have enough pumps? Is that why we're not getting enough? We're not getting enough water. What if we put in another pump? Okay, that's still like... Huh. There's water here, but not... Well, hold on, let's see. How much water are we actually slurping? Let's see. We want 2,940 water. How many water is this doing? 2,940. Oh, okay, we need more slurp. We need more water. Do we have offshore pumps? Yes. We are becoming not sure. But we can see all the petroleum is in fact coming down these lines. We don't need those pipes. We don't need these pipes. Actually, we don't need that one, that one. And I lied, we do need that one, but we don't need... I'm getting rid of access bullshit. We don't need you. We don't need you. Get rid of you already. Don't need that one. And that one goes that way, so we don't need that guy. And then, did we get rid of all of them on that side? I think we did. Okay, let's go see if we can bring in more water. Let's walk along our designated paths that we have built here for a reason. And see if we can get more water coming into my base. And I see we're running really low on stone there. Oops, I went too far north. Ooh, we gotta get some sulfuric acid going as well. How's all my robots? We're done building all this? That means that we come over here and say, build me some of these. There we go. Make sure my robots are busy. And actually, there will become a point where I can't make those anymore because we got rid of like everything in the base. So here's the next thing we're gonna do here. Let's just keep going. Make sure that we have enough water. Is that good? Will that do it? Are we water? Yes, we are water. Well, okay, I guess that's not really a good, because everything's all backed up. Okay, I just hope we're good here. I'm just gonna keep on going. Sure. That'll be fine for now. We will figure that out later. Wait, what are you? What are you, train? Oh, you're the artillery train. You had to go up here for something? Weird. That's the first time I've seen that artillery train in quite some frickin' time. Okay, let's go look at... look at all my trees. I like my little planted trees and stuff. Let's go look at the monstrosity that we made. Let's double check that everything's all good. So here we are doing iron. Here we are doing steel or something like that. Steel again. Here's copper. Here's oil. And in fact, while we're at it, we're going to go Concrete center, concrete center, concrete center. Okay, so we got all of these guys going. And I think that's pretty good. So now we have to do the heavy oil. But first, let's get some modules in here. What we want to do, productivity, right? That's what we're doing. Because, again, we're not here for speed. Because we could just make 1 billion of these. And then we do some efficiency. So efficiency goes along all this. And we're gonna see, wait, not yet. Let's get efficiency on these guys. And we're gonna see that we're at plus 28% and minus 60, minus 20, minus 60, minus 20, minus 60. That's okay. We're here for aesthetics. And eventually, ooh, what is happening? Who's attacking? Oh, that's right. These things are all messed up because we don't have flux, because we're not doing all the stuff, because we're not making, I don't know, it's whatever. It's fine. Okay, so now we have this. So now I said that we can honestly just copy and paste this, right? Let's test that theory. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna grab from this corner all of this stuff. We're gonna grab you all the way up to this corner. Make sure that you're like this to this corner. Copy this. And if we paste this down, right, everything should be kosher, like that. And then all we gotta do is just come through. Well, let's get rid of these pipes. Let's get rid of these pipes. And all we gotta do is come through and change the recipe. Make sure that the oil is on the left side. Okay. Oil's on the left, water's on the right. Huzzah! And just like that, heavy oil cracking is complete. So we will... Nope, okay, I don't have any pipes. Ain't got no pipes. All my robots are coming to try to put some concrete down. Let's say concrete for you, put that down. And as we wait for our robots to think about their lives, we're gonna open up this Freyrin little guy. This little Freyrin, what are they called? What are these called? Little, gotchas? Little mystery boxes? Yeah, mystery box. Why do I always have a problem opening these boxes? Get off. Oh, that thing just kind of ripped off. Okay. So then we open this, open this, open this tab, pull this tab over here, pull this over here. Ooh! What do we have here? Okay, here's the little grass. Okay, let's see if I can... Ooh, is this candy? Do I eat this? Oh, okay. It Fern!
See, I do.
You know what? Fern's awesome. We like Fern. Fern will go on the Freyrin shelf. Yeah, I need to get the other characters and everything. Okay. So we have our little robots going around doing the stuff and things, and we get ourselves a little Fern. Oh, she's so cute! Hey, can you not terrorize my cat? Pabu. Stop it. Ugh. I gotta pull off her little, like, weird thing there. Oh my god, did they just, like, sit on the grass? That's kind of unfortunate. No, there's no peg. It just kind of, she just kind of sits there. Like that. That's cute, though. Okay, trash goes in here, trash goes in here, trash goes in here. My little robots are still working. This goes here, that goes here, this trash goes right there. And more trash. Hell yeah, brother! We got ourselves a little Fern. Alright, so we have this working. Let's get... We need... Oh, It's like not gonna work. Hold on, let me just go grab a billion. We may be reaching, look at them with all those solar panels and everything. We may be reaching that point where our base, like our base isn't producing any more items, right? So are we blowing through everything that we have? So we don't have any more iron, right? No more iron coming through. So we don't even have pipes. We ain't got no pipes. Oh, here's some pipes. Here's some pipes. And then, yeah, so more pipes. Ooh, more pipes, fantastic. So if we take these pipes and we shove them into this, oh, then we're still gonna run out of iron. See, look, we don't have any more iron coming this way. So if I shove pipes like that, we're gonna run out of iron, and then that's it. So I think I need, my next step is to like make an actual mall, but I mean, it could be like a temporary mall, but over here with all these resources that I got like piling up and stuff. So we gotta do like a temporary mall for all the crud, all the stuff and things. Because we are not getting any more stuff and things. Like these guys. And we're not getting any more chemical plants. Because we don't have any more green circuits. Because we don't have any more copper. Yep, we're at that point. Okay, new crisis. They're just gonna be blinking and yelling at us. But we do have concrete, right? I'm pretty sure that we stocked up on trillions of concrete. Concrete for me. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this stuff. Concrete everywhere. So you guys should be able to... Whoops, that's not... Oh no, what have I done? Oh, stop that, stop that. Whatever. Okay. Look at that, we're not polluting anything anymore. We're like barely polluting. Just barely. Our water is blue again. Okay, so we want, what are we doing? I just said what we're doing. We need to remake this mall. But no, we want to make a new mall with these guys. So we want to make gears. We want to make trillions of gears. Well, let's see. So we got to make a mall. Yeah, let me come over here and let my robots place down pipes. I have 4,100 pipes. And then, if I slurp up a whole shitload of iron, I could probably make... Oh my god, can you guys get in my pockets already? Get in my pocket, thank you. If we slurp up all this iron, we should be able... No, that's steel. We should be grable to make all these. And then all those. Alright, let's get all these freaking trees out of my life. We don't like these trees here. So we're gonna delete these trees. We're gonna delete these trees. Where am I? Where the shit? Okay. We're gonna do... Grab this, come all the way down here, and grab these trees. These trees are in my path. We don't want those trees. And then we grab these trees as well. Grab right here, come all the way down. We don't want these trees in my path. There we go. Trees out of my path. What did I say? Okay, so new mall. Let's plan out new mall. Where this? So it's gonna be the same. Where like this stuff is gonna be like this, right? So we go copy, paste, paste. So mall kind of like this. Well, maybe. Is it? Because we have... I need to figure out how to make like a better mall. Because we can make these guys. So we can make the belts. Alright. Somewhere on Volcanus we have this kind of mall. So this is what we need. And this. This is what we're doing. Right here. So this will be like a... Alright, our mall can't be all in one. We now have to break up our mall, and we can do like this. This will be one thing. So actually what I do want to do is grab what I do want to do. I'm gonna grab this. This is gonna be for... Wait, no, we don't, that's right, we don't do this anymore. Because we import all of our green belts. We import all our green belts literally from Volcanus because it requires tungsten. Okay, so we don't belt anymore in our mall. No more belt in our mall. But I do want like inserters. We obviously need inserters. So can we inserter any way else? So I need bulk inserters. How do I make you? Literally in this. Can I do any of this process? So we need bulk inserters, which means we need fast inserters, which we could just go fast inserters like this. Fast inserters, which means we need... Is there any way to make fast inserters? Nope. Any way to make normal inserters other than these guys? Nope. So then we go normal inserters, which is electronics, iron gears, and iron plates. We also want... we also used in stack inserters, but the stack inserters can only be made with jelly, so the stack inserters are over there. So we have stack inserters and bulk inserters. Though those are the two things that we're doing, and I guess fast ones, right? So let's re-evaluate what we're doing here. So we want this guy to make electronic circuits and advanced circuits. So if we say you're making this one, you're making this one, let's power all this stuff real quick. Let me see what we got here. We need to keep this running, which, I mean, if we're gonna make like a super awesome mall, we might as well have it to where we're making our inserters like as fast as we can. Oh my god. This guy, stop that. So we might as well, if we're doing the new mall, right, new mall, then we're just gonna have a bunch of these. So we don't need to really worry about this. Which, if we're doing new mall, then we need this. Okay, we need that to come down for these guys, and we also need this. No, these. We could bring in the iron plates. That's what the iron plates that we're making here will actually be for. Maybe. Okay, so that'll take care of this. We got gears, iron plates from this. We can break off some iron to piss off to go do iron things. Okay. And then let's new mall. Continue. So we got... Oh, here we go. We're gonna do this. These have been taken care of in the idea of what we're making. So we can get rid of these. Oh, I want long arm inserters. Long arm inserters like this, and you're built off of these guys. And you just do all the same stuff. Okay. And then we can get rid of all the inserters. All the inserters like that. Okay, let's figure out how do we make machines. Machines, building machines. We want you. Is there any way to make you other than in an assembly machine, which makes assembly machine 2, which is made in there, which is made in there. Okay, so same shit. We're just gonna do... Ooh, itchy. Assembly machines right here. And this assembly machine goes right here. Okay, so this, we have electronic circuits being made here. We have gears being made there. Steel. I think we'll bring in the steel and the iron, but the gears be making, okay, and then speed modules that will be made from these guys. Okay, just making sure that we're getting everything. So now we can get rid of these guys. We don't need you. But power poles and substations. I think we make those here. Right here. Power poles. We need medium power poles. We also need big power poles, and we also need substations. What do we need here? So this is going to be copper cables from this guy. This will be, we need to make iron rods. Make them rods. And then steel coming in, and steel, iron rod, copper, steel, copper, and advanced. Okay, let's bring this closer. Because these are all the, like, things that I require. Let's see here. Then we're also going to get rid of these guys. We don't need those. We don't need that. We don't need that. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay, let's look about. This guy. Can we make you any way possible? Nope. So you need advanced circuits, which we're making, gears, and steel plates. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna delete that, delete this, delete all this stuff. Okay, now we need oil stuff. Let's bring in some oil. Well, not bring in oil, but we need refineries. Refineries can only be made in assembly machines. So refinery goes here. And then we need chemical plants, can only be made in these. So chemical plant goes there. Chemical plant is going to require pipes. All these things require pipes. So we're going to do this. So pipe, ooh, stone. Okay, we're making those, making that. We're making the pipes here. So now the problem is stone brick. Used in, made in this stuff. So we need... That tells me we need to figure out a way. Well, what if... No, because then we just bring in stone, right? How fast can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Let me see. Where is this thing? Right here. You do slowly. With all this nonsense, you make 2.3 a second. Okay, we need to figure something out here. Oh, yep. I think we've run out of solar panels, or all of our robots are right here with the solar panels. Our robots are putting everything in there. Cool. So what did we do? We said we can now make that one, we can now make this one, and we can now make this one. Let's make... We need to make these guys. Whoa, how do we make those? Yeah, casting. So we gotta do another casting. We're gonna do this one, and it's gonna take that. Okay, these are the machines I need. So we don't need that anymore. We don't need to make these, so I'm not even gonna look at those. Do we need to make gun turrets? I mean, like... Not really. Look at these bugs. Look at these bugs think... Where's this going? Killing that worm. Eat shit, worm. Yeah, I don't think we really need to make gun turrets. Wait, yes we do. Because we eventually need to make these guys, which will like, push out... Fuck, I don't know, man. Sure, we'll make gun turrets. I mean, what the fuck is... What's it gonna harm, you know? Actually, what if we do... No, we're not. We're not gonna do that. No gun turrets. We'll have like a military mall. The military mall. And actually, just get rid of all this too. Whoa, careful, not like that though. Not like that. Okay, so next in the mall is like train stuff. We don't need this. And we don't need these drills anymore. We're not working on these drills. Fuck them drills. And we don't need... Actually, we do need these. We need these furnaces. That's going to be for stone. And we need all the boxes. We need trains. And we need beacons. And we need this stuff. This is all stuff that we still need. But we don't need like that. We need lights. Can we make lights anywhere else? We can recycle lamps. What? Curious. Curious? Oh, nothing. Okay, I was like, what does a lamp do when it's on higher quality? Like, will it produce more light? No, it won't. Okay. I think that's all we really need in the mall. Like, that's kind of stupid. Just this stuff? Okay, let's figure out... we need train things, so I need... Signals. Can we make signals anywhere else? No. Signals. Chain signal. And every time, I'm just gonna double check that we can't make it somewhere else. And we need rails. Can we make rails anywhere? Nope. We need rails. We need rail ramp. And we need rail support. And we need that. So, we're making, okay, let's double check. We're making electronic circuits out of this thing. Electronic circuits. We have to bring in stone. We're making iron sticks. Okay, so we need refined. Oh my god, what is going on with my like hiccuping burp thing? I don't know, man. So we need refined concrete. That's an issue. We need refined concrete, which is steel that we can bring in water. That's fine. So we now need to make concrete, which is also wanting water, stone, and iron. Can we make these anywhere else? No, they have to be made in this stupid assembly machine. I think that you should be able to make... Wait, no. You can make made in this stuff. Made in this stuff. Aren't I making... Gleba. I'm making concrete with this shit. Why concrete from molten iron? Yeah. So why concrete? Oh, it's because I'm not looking at the alternative recipe. Okay. Sorry, I'm being real stupid. Do we have alternative recipes for any of these? That's the real thing. Because we can make it, but I need to see alternative recipes. Refined concrete, no alternative recipes. But concrete, alternative recipe, concrete from molten iron. So we fuck that, and we go, boop. And this one, concrete. Concrete. There we go. So that looks fine. And then we need to make train, like actual trains. So we do train, train, train. Ooh, can we artillery train? Do we artillery train here? No, because tungsten. Okay. Let's double check any alternatives. Recycling, recycling, maiden, and ingredients. We need to make engines. I am aware of that. We have those two coming in. We have these three being made. Can we make cargo wagons anywhere else? Recycling made in. This is going to be pipes and storage tanks. We need to make storage tanks. Can we make storage tanks? No, used in this. So storage tank. Storage tank recycling used in this. So this will make for this one and just storage tanks. Now we need to make engines. Let's click on engines. It's kind of lame. Can't do it anywhere else. So we go right here, engine. But all these items will be made like around here. Okay, so that should be all the train stuff. Train stuff. We got train, train, train. I don't know what you're doing. That goes like that. Train, train, engine. Engines are for the trains. And then we don't need fluids. Okay, so then we need like a reactor. We need nuclear kind of stuff. Are you doing okay, baby? Dumb Fortnite stuff. Well, let me see. I'm at 1 hour and 13 minutes. Also, lunch is coming around the corner. Are you getting hungry? Did you say no? No. Let's see here. What do we need? We're gonna look at turbines, which is fine because we got pipes and we got to bring in copper, and the gears is fine. Let's bring in heat exchangers, which is copper, that and that. That one's fine as well. Heat pipes, which is all that stuff. And last but not least, let's make some actual reactors, which is going to be these three and concrete, but the concrete is over here. So we got to figure out how we want to combine all these things. Do we need anything else? We're going to have mass production for solar panels, mass production for accumulators, but this is stuff that like is mall-like we don't really need it all that much, but when we need it, I do want like an amount. So we don't need these guys anymore. let's make some boxes. We also need boxes here. Get these trees out of my way. So if a steel box comes here, how many can we place around? Active provider. Alright, it doesn't... we're just gonna keep placing them down because I know we're gonna need them. And you're gonna be like that. And you're gonna be... Actually, I don't really mess with buffer chests all that much. I probably should. I should probably make more buffer chests. Let's see, and then we could do like that. Okay. So here's our new mall. It's just gonna be like that. Where the mall go though? Because we're gonna need trains to come in and deliver stuff to the mall. And the reason for that is we're gonna need to bring in iron. We need to bring in iron ore, right? So like this needs to go here with a that. So this needs to provide for that, and this needs to provide for molten copper for that thing, and then more molten iron. So I actually think we need more molten irons. Yeah, so we need all this in a nice orderly fashion somewhere where a train is accessible to it, so we could bring in iron and copper. You know, iron like this, and then copper like this. And then at some point, it'll be like off the main belt or main bus. Another thing too is I need to figure out where I do want the main bus to be, because if we're gonna bring the main bus to like here and like go down this way, then we could start bringing things off this like direction. Is this is a thing? So we can have trains like this. Oh, okay. I think I see a vision be happening. So this is going to be a train line coming up this way, and so then we can have it deposit stuff, and then okay, let's get our bus alive. Bring the bus alive. This way. We're gonna bus this way. So what we'd like to do is not have copper be like that. Instead, we're gonna do copper. Well, what did I say? So if we bring, because all we have on the bus is copper, steel, and iron, and then fluids. So if we go copper, if we go like this, and then we'll go nope. Like that. And then we have fluids, which I don't think we need that many fluids on the bus, right? It's just gonna be petroleum. Because do we need... I don't think we need this for just about anything. Oh, we need to bring it down for lubricant. Okay, so we need yeah, we need sulfuric acid and lubricant. And then do we need sulfuric acid, lubricant, and petroleum? But do we need any of these two? We could bring it down if we want to do coal liquefaction. You know what? Might as fucking well, right? So we're gonna bring down all 5. Bring down all 5 fluids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's go ahead and give a 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I think that should be okay. Just bring everything down like this, and then it'll all start going up into factories that will be all right here. Or down, whichever, right? Because we have all the fluid. We're doing some fluid cracking, doing that stuff with things. How much fluid do we have? Yeah. Okay, okay. And is this like built yet? No, that's right, because we don't have we're not because we don't have a mall. No mall, no worky. Let's see. We're getting into this part where it's like we have to... We're running into all these different fucking problems. And my biggest one is that I like bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. Right, babe? Yeah, my babe knows what's up. I like bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. Okay, we're gonna go... It's gonna be like this. Boop. And then we go... There we go. And then let's bring down... Let's bring down these two guys, and we're gonna... Okay, where's the center? Where's the center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we just put you like this, and then like this, and we say that it's separated by 2, and then instead we just go bring you over 1, and bring you over 1. There we go. And then we copy this, and go like so. Nope. And then this comes over here. I like bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. Oh my god. Why must you? Why must you hate me so? Okay, there we go. Let's get these guys coming on down. Actually, just like this, and then we go rah! And then again. Rah! You gotta make the sound though. Okay. But now here's the thing we do. This guy goes like this. So that means we don't need this dude. You don't exist. And then this guy comes in right here to there, which means this guy doesn't need to exist. Come on, robots, do the stuff and things I want you to do. Robots! And then we come over here, and this goes like, whoa. See, why do I always do this? Okay. And then these guys, let's go ahead and remove you. Tell you guys that y'all are stupid, you don't belong there. I want you right here, which means this guy doesn't exist. Which means this guy goes right here, which means this dude doesn't need to exist. And neither do any of those. There we go. There's our 4 lines of steel. Let's get our 4 lines of just 2 shots of vodka. And then we go boop, 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 boop. So that goes like that, that goes like that, that goes like that. Okay. Yeah. Just give them to me. Let me grab them. And then we go like this. Copy this guy. Go like that. Go like that. Whoa! See, I just doing it all over again. Copy this guy. Copy this. Make sure that all these guys are working. Come on, bring them on in. There we go. And then it just follows all the way down. And we say that goes there, and that goes there. Minus these guys. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, continue on. You need a home. Okay, and then we go boop, boop. And then copy, paste. And now we have all of our resources. Nice in one area. Let's bring up some fluids too. So our bus is being created. Bus. Let's get... We're doing 5, right? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that we're doing 5. I want to do 4. I'm going to say that we don't need heavy oil. No, we don't need light oil, right? Because if we look at... Oh, no, light oil is definitely something we need because we need to shit out 1 billion rocket fuel. It's heavy oil that we don't need. And if we ever do need heavy oil... Oh, yeah, because we're not doing heavy oil into this, and we're bringing heavy oil down somewhere to the right over here to make the lubricant, so that's fine. And the only other thing that we would possibly need would be turning it into the coal liquefaction, to turning the heavy oil, consume coal, to do that, so we would just simply do it down here. So yeah, we only need 4. So let's grab 4. And we're gonna separate them. We're gonna go do. No, just like that. Do. Right there. And right there. Right? That's yeah, because this is yeah. I know it looks freaking weird. Okay. So this one is gonna be, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need all 4 of these guys. Alright. So this goes in here, and then we go like this with the rest of them. And then we'll even go this one. Yeah, we need this one. So we'll go doop. There we go. And then these 2. Just keep on keeping on. And then like this. And then we need light oil. Boop, like that. And then we need petroleum. Nope, just kidding. You go right here. And boop. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Fantastic. Nothing's better than I've ever seen. Okay, we want... Let's get these guys. We want like that, like that, like that, like that. So we need right here, right here, right here, right here. So I don't like this because it's not even. We don't like uneven things. So we're gonna do that guy, and that guy. There we go. Fantastic. And then this guy goes here. And then here. And then it just kind of keeps on going. And we're going to do that. And we see that this isn't going to work. So we go right here. And you're maxed out. So we do that. And then that one. Fantastic. We are doing amazing things. This goes here. Nope, this way. And then like that. And then we get these guys. And we go swiggity. Swiggity swoop. And then these guys also. A key. Oh, yes. This is good. This is what I want. We are finally like forming some form of actual base. We do need to set up... Oh, hello. Yes, we're going to place all these things down. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because I made like 1 billion pipe to grounds, right? That's the thing I did. We also need... No, we're going to have to set it up like here. Because we need to make the lubricant. We need to make lubricant and sulfuric acid. But we can't do it here because this is where a train goes. Train goes here. Trains go right in that little fantastic area. We do have some leftover pipe to ground, so let's see if I can make... Okay, let's get water all the way down here. Okay, water. Awesome. We got water up in here. Let's get heavy oil. And then eventually, right, water is all over in this area. I see water everywhere here, but it's like coming in slowly, so we're just gonna do one of these and put another pump somewhere, wherever the hell I have a pump. Pumps everywhere. Like, pump me that water. Bring me water. Bring me pictures of Waterman. Let's see. So now we need light oil, but I want light oil to come from... No, heavy oil. We want the heavy oil. We're cracking heavy oil. And I need it to come down here as well. Or do we send it up? and then light oil comes in through one of these pipes. No, because light oil needs to return. Okay, heavy oil up, light oil down. Let's go like that. Let's go. What if we do it like this and then this? Where are we at? Where are we at? Right there. Okay, let's collect up. We need to say that we have a certain amount of heavy oil. Collect all this up. And when we have a large portion of heavy oil, we need to do something about that. Okay, and then this guy goes from here to here to here to here. There we go. Now we have heavy oil all over everywhere. Everywhere! And we're going to say if we ever have... Oh, wait, no, you need a little guy right there. If we ever have more than... We don't need heavy oil at all. So if we ever have more than... I don't know, 500k? 500k, you're going to turn on. And here's what we'll do. I said this guy's gonna go all the way up. We're gonna go up along this way. No, up along this. So heavy oil will go here. Oh, and we're out. Well, that's good. We're done with that, I guess. Okay. Back to... We're like jumping around. Oh, because I used so many for these. Oh. Well, we got all of this stuff going on. Let's see about... Okay, if I were to bring up... No, Mall can go here. Mall goes along this way. So that means we need all of these guys to just come along with me. Come along with me. And the butterflies and bees. Pop, 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 pop. That goes here. This goes here. Alright. Ah, damn it. Right here. Okay, so they'll go ahead and do that for me, but we are going to put mall here, right? That's what I said, because we also have this stuff. Okay, mall, a key. What do we need? Well, because eventually we can set up this like here, but you know, other way, and we could drop off like iron and copper, and the iron and copper will go in there so that we can have these items. But first, what we need to do is, this is too far. We're gonna copy all this stuff. Give me this crud and place it over here. Come along with me. This needs to go over there. What else don't we want here? This stuff. Bring this stuff with me. And place it somewhere in this location. Alright, here's the problem. We're going to be... What is that? What did we... Oh, we forgot some stuff here. Those go away. We need to design... Oh, we don't have... Oh, because you don't have power. Oh, that's... Yeah, you're right. Power there. And then you also... Actually, just power there. I don't know why I thought I had to bring it all the way over there. And you also be lacking thine power. So there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we don't need that one. Okay, just double checking a bunch of shit. Also, all these belts, get rid of them. Ooh, but I can't do the power poles. Yeah. Not the power poles. Power poles, bad. Get rid of all these. Here you go. Just get rid of... If I just stay right here... Sure, get rid of all this. Yeah, just throw it all away. And then let's do all of this as well. I see all of the belts that we're taking. No power poles. Let's do this one as well. Get it all in my pockets. This one too. Wait, nope. See, we can't get rid of the roboports. We don't want to do that. Nope, I got rid of a roboport. I bet you doing this, I'm gonna mess something up, and it's all just gonna get fucked up. Okay, back to the mall. The mall we're building. We're building a mall. Let's also let's get a. Don't I have night vision somewhere? Night vision goggles. I think it's about time to put those bitches back in. Night vision goggles. Can anyone see them? If you can see the night vision goggles, point to them. A key. Swiper, no swiping. Nope, I don't see him. Okay, so back to what we are trying to hopefully possibly do. We want... Where do we set this shit up? How does this come in? Okay, so we want... So say for instance, we're bringing in iron this way. Iron comes this way. From a station that we have right here. So station here drops off all the iron. Drops it off. Oh my gosh, I keep hiccuping. Someone punched me in the diaphragm. So we have iron coming in. Why does that iron look weird? This iron's coming in. Also, are you guys stacked? No, you guys are just like normally. I feel like I might want to stack them. I don't fucking know. Whatever, it's fine. So iron comes in here, and we need to start shitting out gears. That's the main thing. Okay. Hold on, let me real quick. These fucking lemmings. Let's see where the actual bugs are. So we're going to send out some warning shots to see if we can find... Okay, there are bugs here, so blow that up. Blow up all these bugs. Tell these bugs they can't live here anymore. Tell these bugs, blow that up. Blow up those. Blow up whatever they think they got going on there. Bugs. Sorry, bugs, this is my planet now. It's a big planet. It's a bug planet. Or something like that. It's an ugly planet. It's a bug planet. That sounds about right. What's it thinking? It's afraid. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. Kill those bugs. Let's get rid of these. Let's make sure that no bugs be repopulating on my watch. No bug sex. Knock it off. Wear condoms, bugs. Stop reproducing. Okay, that should take care of that for a while. Actually, let's I don't know what's going on here, but we're just gonna send some explosions. What's that? I just got just showed up for KP, no one here. Sure. Okay, all that. Yeah, we pissed off all the bugs. Okay. So we need to make like 1 billion frickin' iron gears. So let's see about... We're gonna go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go gears. And then we can go... No, not bulks. We want stacks. We'll just put stacks here, because why not? Are you kidding? I don't have stacks? What? No, I put burners. Holy shit, stack and service. So we want... Oh my god, these guys are gonna be loud. Put that there. Yes, all these mines are gonna get exploded, but that's fine. That's fine in the sake of killing bugs. So we do... What if we do 3? We're gonna do 2 of these. And here will be iron. Iron ore. No, okay. Holy shit. They're killing my mines! Look at these little wiggly guys. They're just going around. Oh, they got wings! They're so cute. I want to squish them. So if we do iron gears like this, how many gears are we talking? 72 gears a second? That's definitely not enough. What do we normally have in them all? Oh, that's right, I deleted it. I think it's like 2 rows of gears. So if we do this, we gotta think simple thoughts. Go to like basics. What are we doing? Oh, actually, we'll just go on the outside. So we don't need this, actually. Shift. Wrong way. We need, in fact, these guys. You will do iron. Is this enough to keep up? Or we go? Oh, no, we're not good. The answer is no. So if we do, let's get these guys closer. We want gears, and so then if we do the thing that we do, if we do stuff and things, oh my god, I don't have any more beacons. Son of a beacon. Do we have beacons? No. Do we have beacons in the mall? No. No. Okay, let's see. Why no power? Power go here. Power go there. Oh, we're not making beacons. We don't have red circuits. Okay. Shit. Yeah, we're at this point. We're at this bad point where I've deleted the infrastructure required in order to make the stuff. Okay. Let's see here. So say, for instance, if we have a beacon, I could put it here. And I think that should be enough. So really, because we're only down 105. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna steal some beacons. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna steal some beacons, and then we're gonna turn this back on, and then come over here and apply some beacons. We're gonna say, you know what? We can even put a beacon here and here. Let's get some substations to make sure that this stuff is powered so that I can see the actual proper numbers. We're gonna do this and that. Okay, so nice and simple. Without beacons, we are down 105. But if I go like that and that, we are down 8. Okay, so then we do another one, because why the fuck not? Because we will also need more molten iron. So can our molten iron, are we gonna have to do more molten iron like elsewhere? That's another question that I gotta figure out. Let's see. Give my head a little scratch. We need, should we do like 2? And then, you know what, actually, we're gonna go bring this down here. Bring this down here. Make sure that we get this going again. Okay. And then this is good, but I think we want more. And the reason being, we still need to make iron. We need to make these guys. So if we delete this, we still need to make that, and we still need to make pipes, and you still need that. Okay, so then, say for instance we go, you do pipes, or do rods, or whatever the fuck you are. You do that, you do this one, and concrete, like that. Let's give you some power. And I just want to be sure that we're doing okay. Yeah, look, we're definitely doing all right. So then, okay. So then I can actually have molten iron be something that like we bring down along the side of like the original, you know, the design of the bus, going like that. So I think this is actually gonna be good. But what we'll do here is move this to like that. And then we can center this. I actually think it's pretty centered. No, we're off by one, obviously, because this is an odd number. There you go. It was there. So we're gonna do this because I hate odd numbers. They're frickin' stupid. They piss me off. Right. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna get molten iron out, and then we go. In fact, why do we do? Oh, I did odd numbers again, but it's fine. I do like the 3. Do I? I'm just telling myself that. See, now we're only making 48 gears, and I don't think 48 gears is going to be enough, because we already had... Well, shit. How many gears was that? It was like... I think we were doing... We did this many gears. I think we were making that many gears. And this many gears is 22. So we're already doing a lot better with this 48, but I do want, I want a 30. Then we go like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay, and then we do this, because why the hell not? So iron comes in here. So now we have to figure out actual power. We're gonna figure out the way we want to do this power. We can do substations. I can do a substation here and a substation here, and have them do this instead. Nope. Sorry. Sorry. There you go. Substation here. Okay. Following along so far. And then substation here. Perfect. That is actually grand. I'm probably going to move this up a little bit to north. Just so that I can bring in, like, the iron. So the iron's going to come in through here. We'll have it come along the side. What do we want? What do we want, chat? What do we think we're doing here? Shit. So it's... How much iron does this consume? How much does this consume? 47? And one of these belts is 60. But we're gonna have to cut it in half to make it 30, but we can then multiply it by 4, which is now 120. Okay, so we'll have stack inserters take off the iron ore, so that way we have stacks of iron that will come along in here, and we don't need, and we'll be okay. Yeah. We're gonna do requester chest. No, requester chest. And we're gonna put iron, or we're gonna put the stuff. We're gonna this stuff. So it's gonna be like this. And then it's going to be like that. And so what we'll do is, goddamn, 47. So we put it here. Okay, we can do this. That's fine. That's good. That's what we want. And then same thing like this. And one of these. No, just like that. There you go. Ooh, I don't like that. That looks ugly. Okay, and then we're gonna go stacks. I actually think that we're not going to move it down up north. We're not going to move it up north anymore. This is what we're doing right here. Okay, and then we're going to do... Why do I talk like that? I'm going to go bolts like this. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Because I don't think we're going to be like consuming it that fast. Because let's look at this. If we look at this guy and we say that we need 11.87 iron a second, this guy will say, if we look at inserters, all we need is like one. Look at that. Yeah, we're good. We are fantastic. So this guy's gonna stack out. I think we can actually start requesting. We're gonna request this stuff. Where's it at? You go here and here. Then we will start getting calcite in here. So we'll start calciting. And then I can just go like grab a bunch of iron ore. Like I don't wanna. I don't really feel like it. You have iron? No. So calcite should be coming on in. And I do actually like this placement. So we're gonna keep this and then maul up. Okay, and then the iron will come over here. So then we'll have shload of gears. We love shloads of gears. Let's fix this one. We need the molten iron to come out here. Molten iron goes right here. And then goes this way. Like, actually we don't need all those. We just need one goes there, one goes there, and one goes there, and one goes there. Actually, okay, we'll go top side, and then bottom side. So molten iron comes out, molten iron, molten iron, molten iron, and then iron goes in, in. Okay. And let's get one more set of these guys so that we can build this one. And then just bring up all the molten iron. Okay, that's fantastic. We should be getting calcite. Do we just simply not have calcite, or what's happening here? What is going on there? We should have calcite. Robots just don't feel like doing their frickin' jobs. You are requester chests with calcite. Request from buffer chests. We do have buffer chests with calcite right here. Yeah, robots are just like fucking taking a goddamn break. Ooh, all this stuff needs to go in here. Ooh, I don't have power. Ooh, right? Or just these guys are just taking forever to charge. You know what? I think it's just that all my logistical robots are doing weird shit. Calcite should come in here eventually, okay? So we're just gonna say that we have iron gears. So iron gears are taken care of. And then we'll bring along the molten along another path. But we want, so now that we have this stuff, how do we want the gears to do one of these? Let's see. Where's my things? Because we are not even, right? So we have stuff like that. We have to think about where do we want these guys to go. We can bring up the gears like this, and then bring this guy, and bring up the gears like this. And are we just having this, but like, you know, like this? Because that's not too bad. That's okay. And if we start putting out of the sake of wanting to have it be even, I actually don't think that I can. Because what if we go, we're gonna go over one and see what this, okay, we could do little guys like this. And we could do like, let's see, what do we need? We need Oh, okay, we can't do this yet. Here's the thing. We need all the assembly stuff to make circuits. We gotta get circuits like on the belt too. Okay, circuits. Circuit boards. And eventually, I'm pretty sure we're gonna need... Wait, we're gonna put beacons on here. Where are the beacons? Chat, where's the beacons? There they are. At any point, do we need blue circuits? I don't think so, because I don't think on our original one that we needed any. So we need... let's get these wires. Okay, so now we gotta do some silly stuff with, this. Okay. And can we do... No, you need to be molten. You gotta go molten copper, and then you do wires. So you're gonna do something like this. And we will... Let's see. Nope, where's my electromagnetic doohickey? We want... How does this look? Okay, we're... For a second. We're making 6 per second. That's... I think that's a little butts. Let's see. How much is this? 6. So one of that is 6 per second. And then this here, we can go... How far up can we go? 6... 12, that's it, 12. So it's a 1-for-1. This one guy should be able to make green circuits for one of them, but do we want more? Do we want to... Let me see. If we do this, are we doing enough? Yeah, we're still doing enough. So this one can... This one molten copper can... Ooh, pressed a button. Can supply enough for 4 electronic circuits. Ugh, stretch. I'm also concerned of why my robots are not bringing me... They're not bringing calcite to this area when it is in fact... Okay, let's double check. We're in the network. We have... Is anything like low on power? I think we're just like having... I think I just gave too much command here, and now they're freaking out. See, like, look, we ain't got power here, so let's put power back there. Do we have anything not in power? Ooh, all of this doesn't have power. Because we disconnected that. Let's reconnect that guy. All this does have power, making sure. You guys don't have power, but you don't need it. All of these guys don't have power. So let's just do a little doohickey like that, just in case, I don't know. Just in case like that stuff needed power or something. See, I knew I'd fuck something up. But that's okay. Oh, we're like almost at 2 hours. We've just been over here freaking frolicking in the fields of trying to figure out how we want to do this new mall. Let's just double... I feel like this is a lot of just playing around that I gotta figure out that I can do kind of like off camera. I think we'll set up this thing. Flip horizontally. Over here, but make it red. And then we look at this and we see that we are freaking behind. And we're making 1. We're making 1 per second. That's awful. Oh, and then I need plastic too. So that's another thing. Then I gotta figure out how to get plastic up here. Because we gotta make plastic from our petroleum. So make like a plastic build here maybe. You can make plastic build here, because something's gotta go there. Plastic come over, so I actually put this over there and this over here. Alright, this is a lot of stuff that I gotta try to figure out, along with letting my robots catch up, because they're all having like a conniption and everything. So we're gonna do that off camera, and when we come back, maybe I'll have like a mall designed, or designed at least a little more, or at least able to tackle this stuff in a better way. But like the fact that my robots aren't bringing calcite's kind of annoying, and I got to figure out what's going on here. I think they're just like that far behind. Oh, there's calcite. They are bringing calcite. What a bunch of good boys. Okay, yeah, they were just behind. But we're gonna call it there. And, you know, if you guys made it this far into the episode, I'd appreciate hitting that like button, maybe even hitting, oh no, my beacons. Hitting that subscribe so you can follow along in this weird-ass city block building thing that we're trying to do before we try to attempt to go to the ice planet. We're redoing our whole base. It's just gonna kind of take a while. But it's very appealing. Look at all the squares. We love squares. Squares are great. And, yeah, hope to see you guys in the next episode, and until then, stay stringy.